See what changes are being made to the McKale Center.
Learn how Coach Lopez is making an impact with his return to the Diamond.
And hear how Mania is promoting sustainability on campus. All this and more tonight on Wildcast.
Live from the University of Arizona UATV studio, this is Wildcast.
Welcome to Wildcast. I'm Jackie Kent.
And I'm Max Efron. Thanks for joining us tonight.
New at 8:30, University Police are searching for a burglary suspect. They need your help to identify him. UAPD says this man right here on your screen entered a window in the Shantz building that's on 4th and Highland and stole electronics. Anyone with information is urged to call 88 Crime or the UAPD tip line, which we have posted to our Facebook page.
The McKale Center will soon be beginning renovations. Wildcast reporter Jacob Clarkson has a closer look at the exciting improvements that both fans and athletes have to look forward to.
2014 is a year of change for the Wildcats as they will officially start renovations on the McKale Center. Athletic Director Greg Burns says the renovations will begin immediately following the 2014 gymnastics season.
Everything we do, we want to compete for championships, and this is another important part of giving us the foundation to do so. There's just one part. I think it's going to have a really positive impact on a lot of our student athletes, and it's also going to have a very positive impact on our fans with the new concessions and the rest.
Women's basketball head coach Nia Butts says that not only will the stadium help increase fan support, but it will also help motivate the players while working in their new stadium.
People are visual, and they like to see new, bright and shiny things. I think, for example, our scoreboard, I think that it's incredible, and a great atmosphere. It gives you energy. That's why people always talk about the six-man award, the crowd and different things like that. So I think there's no doubt when the building is full of energy, it bleeds into the players.
Both men's and women's athletics will be receiving a new locker room. As for the appearance of McKale, the seats will be redone and painted, eliminating all of the yellow upper deck seating.
I think it'll make McKale a better place. It's already good, but it'll just make it that much better.
From the seats to the concessions to the bathrooms and even the new scoreboard, some of the many things being renovated at McKale. With 40 years since any prior renovations, it's easy to say McKale's quite due. It's no doubt that with $30 million to spend, not only will the appearance of McKale change drastically, but the energy and atmosphere will make McKale a new home. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Jacob Clarkson.
Basketball coach Sean Miller is nearing the Final Four in a charity challenge. Every year, basketball coaches across the nation compete in the Infinity Coaches Charity Challenge. This year, Coach Miller has already won at least $10,000 for his organization of choice, and this year, same as last year, is the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southern Arizona. And that's because of your votes, and he needs your help to get him not only to the Final Four, but the grand prize is $100,000 for the charity. Now, the RMH gives families with sick or injured kids a home when they have to travel long distances to the hospital. The local Ronald McDonald House right here on Broadway has served more than 9,000 families since it opened in 1981. If you want to help Sean Miller and this cause, we have a link on our Facebook page so you can go vote for Coach Miller every day through March 2nd. Just go to facebook.com/UATV3.
Greek Row is going to have a new look next year. Wildcast reporter Brandon Mejia has more on the new additions and the impact they will have in the Greek community.
Just like classes are a beloved athletics, the Greek community plays an important role in the University of Arizona's student life. With the addition and expansion of several houses on Greek Row, faculty and students are optimistic about the future of the university's environment. With the 16 housed fraternities and sororities that sit on First Street, Greek Row will fill up to 19 houses by the start of the fall semester.
So the two fraternities that are building on Greek Row are taking the last places on Greek Row, or the Greek Village as it's called, for their expansion. So they will be the last fraternities added to First Street.
With the 48 housed and unhoused fraternities and sororities that surround the University of Arizona, Greek Row will officially be filling up. The majority of the houses that sit on 1st and 2nd Street are mainly sororities, but with the addition of 3 new houses come the end of 2014, 3 new neighbors will join Greek Row. The returning Alpha Chi Omega will be moving into the Parker building off First, and the construction is already underway for Sig Ep and Sigma Chi.
With the Greek Row directly on the UA campus, many students rely on the Greek housing to be close to class and the student environment. How does that help compare to other schools?
The Greek community might be a little less influential for students. I know that at ASU they run a program kind of like that where they don't have it on campus. They have it separately. They have to rent out buildings.
With Fall Rush right around the corner, housing can be the most vital aspect during recruitment.
Chapters do perform at a higher level, and they do have their own facilities and have a place to meet and share meals together and kind of be around one central place throughout the entire day. And so chapters definitely look into expanding and having chapter facilities that they can have. It does help out the chapters.
Whether it's the community, the networking, or the friends, Greek life has become a major influence in the student environment. And with the Greek community continuing to expand, so will the chapters in the upcoming years. Reporting for Wildcast, I'm Brandon Mejia.
There are high hopes surrounding the start of the college baseball season and the return of Coach Andy Lopez. Wildcast reporter Madison Noble spoke to Lopez about his expectations for the new year. Madison.
Our beloved head baseball coach Andy Lopez has returned to coaching after his open heart surgery in October. This is only his 4th week back on the field, but he is ready to start this year's journey to the College World Series.
Great day today for me. I went to my cardiologist this morning. He said, I'll see you in 3 months. Everything looks great and you're fine, and get your confidence back. So I said, okay. So I'm doing well and working out 6 days a week again. Feel good. I feel good, and I'm excited for the season to be going, and excited to see this team progress.
The baseball team believes in holding themselves to a higher standard. They were determined to not make things slip while Coach Lopez was away in recovery.
Having him back is definitely a good thing. He's our commander-in-chief, he's our leader, and he just brings out a whole new side to us, intensity-wise, and getting us prepped for the season.
I like what I see, and they're good guys, and they have very good work ethic. They're going about it the right way, which I'm very happy to say. And in terms of the coming weekend, opening weekend, that hasn't changed. I mean, I know it's a long season. I've been doing this for 32 years, and I tell my guys all the time, if we win the first 3 games, they don't shut the season down and book you into Omaha. And if for some reason you struggle in the first 3 games, they don't shut the place down and turn it into a Walmart. The season keeps going. It's 56 games of baseball.
I would say the environment definitely has changed a little bit. Coach Lopez brings an intensity that not a lot of people can bring out. He brings out that next level of us, to compete more, be more aggressive, and just be intense in general.
Just a few months after his extensive surgery, Coach Andy Lopez is feeling good and is ready for the season to progress. He is now looking forward, hoping to get his team to Omaha for another national championship. Reporting at High Corbett Field for Wildcast, I'm Madison Noble.
It's great to hear that he got through it all right.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, we always have such a great team, so it'll be exciting to see where he leads us. We always have great players, always a handful of people who always go straight to the major leagues after every season. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and a lot of people like Andy. So
everyone loves Andy.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
11 bighorn sheep have now died in the Catalina Mountains just north of Tucson. 31 bighorns were relocated to the Catalinas from mountains in western Arizona this last November in order to help preserve their once large population in the state. The recovery process, however, is slow and unsure. The vast majority of bighorn sheep in Arizona have been hunted down over the past 50 years, leaving them at the brink of extinction in the state. Game and fish officials say the last 2 deaths have been the result of mountain lion attacks. The agency cited 2 lambs just before the report of these deaths.
Stay right with us after the break to learn how Recycle Mania is contributing towards a green campus.
Hi, David Hasselhoff, the Hoff. Get Hoff with UATV. Stay tuned. Don't change the dial.
Welcome back to Wildcast. We'll now turn over to weather reporter Shay Sorensen to find out what we have to look forward to this week. Shay.
Good evening, Wildcats. While most of the Southwest and California are thirsty for rain, the East Coast has been hammered with both snow and rain. This is all due to a ridge of high pressure that forces the jet stream to move around it, which in turn allows cooler temperatures and extreme weather to take hold in the east. This ridge will weaken by Thursday, lowering daytime highs to the mid to upper 70s. Mostly sunny skies can be expected for most of the week, and the overnight temps will be in the low 50s and upper 40s. The high clouds occupying our skies this week will produce beautiful sunsets, so be sure to keep an eye out around 6:10 p.m. That is all I have for you, Wildcats, and I'll see you next time.
Recycle Mania is in full swing at the U of A. Wildcast reporter Haley Ford has more on the competition that is emphasizing sustainability on campus.
Recycle Mania is in full swing on campus at the University of Arizona. Recycle Mania is an 8-week competition between top colleges and university recycling programs in the United States, encouraging students to go green. The U of A has put their own flair to the program by making the 8-week competition a dorm hall event where halls match head-to-head and can win incentives for their achievements. Students are encouraged to recycle glass, paper, plastic, aluminum, ink cartridges, and also become more aware of how we can reduce our carbon footprint. Joe Ramirez has more on the story.
We are currently in 14th place nationally. In our division, we compete in the Gorilla division, which is basically sheer volume of recyclables. Recycle Mania is really a chance for us to promote recycling and environmental sustainability on campus. The halls do a competition between themselves.
It's currently in 14th place in the national competition. Recycle Mania is an excellent way for students to get involved and go green.
I think Recycle Mania and all that kind of stuff is good for the environment. You know, it promotes, reusable items, renewable energy, helps promote, sustainable, and it also helps the environment because I'm a public health major specializing in environmental health and occupational health. And so, I just believe that, with the way our environment is going right now, it's probably best that we start, promoting, sustainable use.
During Recycle Mania, students can attend their hall's sustainability programs and the EcoRep sponsored event, Earth Hour, on the UA Mall Saturday, March 29th from 8 to 10 p.m. The 2013 winner last year was Pima Hall. Who will it be this year? Reporting for Wildcast at the University of Arizona main campus, I'm Haley Ford.
Girl Scout cookies are a widely popular treat, and the season for stocking up is finally here. Wildcast reporter Riley Brown has more on how the cookie franchise is faring on campus.
Girl Scout cookies! $4 a box!
Whether they're out on the mall, in front of your classes, or at the grocery store, you've probably noticed Girl Scout season is in full swing. Last year, Girl Scouts USA sold over 200 million boxes of cookies, the most popular being Thin Mints.
I bought like 20 boxes probably last season.
This is pure excitement about earning big prizes and reward incentives depending on how many boxes they sell.
There's like badges that you get, like patches, and then there's like stuffed animals.
There's a theme to every year.
Yeah, there's always theme.
According to the report, in 2013, Girl Scouts USA brought in a revenue of nearly $7 billion with help from the 1.8 million Girl Scouts nationwide, 40,000 of which are here in Arizona.
I like to sell Girl Scout cookies, like meeting people, learning new things, and just like helping the community.
It got me into charity and to working and helping others.
This nonprofit cookie industry provides a foundation for young girls all over America to get involved and make a difference in their community.
My favorite cookie is probably Samoa's.
Mine is Samoa versus Thin.
They are the coconut ones with chocolate. I have no idea what the name of it is. Yeah, Samoa's.
Reporting from the UA Mall for Wildcast, I'm Riley Brown.
Black History Month is a little more than half over, but there are still several opportunities for involvement on campus. The next event will be on Monday and will feature a discussion on civil rights, economics, and global studies. A block party with food, music, and performances will be held at the end of the month. For more information about what events are still scheduled to happen, you can go to our Facebook page at UATV3.
After the break, see how the women's basketball team is working hard to improve their level of play. Nearing the end of the regular season, the women's basketball team is looking to finish strong. Wildcast reporter Justice Davis spoke with the players on the Wildcats' goals for the season and the future of the program.
Today I had the pleasure of speaking with Coach Butts and players Erica Barnes and Carissa Crutchfield of the women's basketball team. I spoke with them about the goals for the rest of the season and the future of the program.
We would continue to play hard versus hanging our heads, and you know, I thought we did a good job of making shots that were open.
Players say effort and working together helped them beat ASU.
Our mindset and our mentality was kind of different, and we was actually playing for each other and with each other.
I think we played together. I think we were tough enough to finish for 40 minutes. We played together for 40 minutes, and we were just confident. I think we were just having fun while playing basketball.
Coach Butts' his goal is to make it to the NCAA tournament.
We want to get to the tournament, and that's something that has been very elusive, and that's always a goal, postseason play in terms of the NCAA tournament. We've certainly been to postseason, but NCAA tournament.
Coach says new recruits are eager to play next season.
They're hungry, they're ready to get here and ready to contribute.
Wildcats take on Utah this Friday to an end.
Cat Cash is becoming even more popular as new changes allow students to spend off campus. Wildcast reporter Sheridan Fiddleman took a look at how Cat Cash is being spent in Tucson.
Many businesses and retail stores have now figured out a way to help make college just a little bit more convenient for students. Jack in the Box, Eat Pita, the CVS Pharmacy, Paradise Bakery, Frog and Firkin, and Beach Bunny Tanning Salon are just a few of the many places that are now taking Cat Cash.
It's really convenient to have all my money on one card so I can go anywhere I want on or off campus and use my Cat card.
If you are in fact interested in setting up Cat Cash to your Cat card, just go to the Cat Cash office located on the first floor of the Student Union, and you'll be on your way to a much more flexible college life.
So since getting Cat Cash last year, at the beginning of January, our sales have gone up like probably 50% on the Cat Cash. It's really helpful. A lot of girls were asking for it, so we got it, and they're happy about it.
Well, I mean, I think it's handy. I personally don't use it. I think it's kind of a long process to deal with, so it's kind of an up to opinion.
There are in fact some restrictions on the Cat Cash. You may not purchase any alcohol, tobacco, firearms, or lottery tickets. There is also a maximum balance of $500, but the funds don't ever expire. For more information, go to catcash.arizona.edu. Reporting at University Boulevard for Wildcast, I'm Sheridan Fiddleman.
In case you missed the very exciting opening weekend of baseball, our sports reporter Chelsea Moe has the update for you. Chelsea.
Hi Wildcats. U of A's student section was recently voted the #1 student section in the Pac-12. I went to go take a look. The McKale Center seats 14,545 fans that just love some UA basketball. Our Cats are #2 in the nation right now, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about our fans. Students get to the McKale Center plenty early to reserve spots for the game. While there's thousands of students at the UA, only hundreds fit into the Zona Zoo. I asked some devoted UA Cats how long they typically wait.
At least an hour.
At least an hour.
A couple hours sometimes.
Students also think it's pretty cool to cheer on the #2 team in the nation.
It's insane. I mean, basketball is my favorite sport there is, so like to have our team doing so well, it's the best feeling in the world.
Some students find themselves going to more games this year than ever before.
We've been to a lot this year.
While some believe loss of Brandon Ashley could hurt NCAA title hopes, others remain hopeful and wish him a fast recovery.
We'll be okay. I was scared the first game, and I know the week after he got injured, my accounting teacher had us take a moment of silence, and we were devastated.
UA wishes Ashley a fast recovery and will continue to cheer on their UA Cats.
Go Arizona! Woo!
I'm Chelsea Moe reporting for Wildcast. Arizona softball run-ruled 4th-ranked Alabama before shutting out Grand Canyon to sweep the Hillenbrand Invitational and improve to a perfect 9-0 on the season. In their last game, Shelby Babcock threw a 2-hit gem, while Mo Mercado supplied 5 RBI, including a grand slam. This weekend, UA baseball won 2 of 3 games against visiting team Kent State. Today, Arizona took a loss against Utah Valley 5-3. However, this Friday, the team takes on Alcorn State at 6 p.m. In basketball this week, Jermaine Marshall led the Sun Devils to a 69-66 victory in double overtime on Friday night. TJ McConnell was named one of 23 finalists for the Bob Cousy Collegiate Point Guard of the Year Awards. The Cats are playing Game 26 against Utah right now on Fox Sports 1. That's all in sports, guys. Back to you.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. You can watch us anytime online at uatv.arizona.edu or on our YouTube channel, UATV CH3.
We'll see you next week for another edition of Wildcast. Good night.